Hi. Wow, I have even less energy than I thought. Um, I'm just making some zines here. Uh, Angel's got grocery shopping and stuff to do too. So, like, we're just doing stuff, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just posting on socials real quick about going live. And then I'm in the middle of working on this cheat code monthly zine for the mail order catalog.
I was wondering which one you were going to be working on.
Yeah, that one's been almost done for like 2 weeks now, a week and a
I
half.
feel you. That's the one I started like a couple of weeks ago, and like because I decided to do the QR code thing and all that and link everything, it just took way longer than I thought it would. And researching YouTube videos and stuff like gets you sucked down a rabbit hole, and you end up
Yeah,
just watching YouTube videos instead of making anything.
yeah. Why would you actually want to make zines when you're trying to make zines? Like that's silly.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just Well, it was a good excuse to be able to be like, "Hey, I'm going to research this kind of YouTube video and watch a whole bunch of them." And then, oh yeah, I was making a scene, not watching YouTube videos.
Awesome.
Because I'm just telling on myself.
Well, at least you're not the only one because I told you that too. Like go on Wikipedia and be like, "What's all this about?" And then like, yeah,
Like, oh yeah, I was doing this because I wanted this, not this. It's that
mm-hmm.
whole rabbit hole thing.
Exactly. All the rabbit holes, chase all the squirrels. Okay, finally got everything posted. There's so many places. Geez, like Twitter, Facebook, Blue Sky, then on the Discord, and then also on the Patreon. So like, there's a lot of like, let me
You
do all
would
these things.
you would think Twitch would have a like hit this thing and it just
That would be nice.
social media for you.
But then it's like the Weird Draft Games account anyway. So like, it would probably just go to like Carla's stuff.
Yeah,
That would be funny.
yeah, like oh wait, that ain't right.
Uh, okay. I haven't even looked at this thing in so long. I need to like remember where I was. Okay. Yeah, I need to replace this one.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was like the way you were going to do the zine or if that was just placeholder stuff because I thought you were done with that one and I was like, mm.
I was done with this page, but then I realized that this next one is like
um,
noob codes, and so dark mode makes more sense with those.
no, I meant there was like later on pages that like just seemed like they were just
Oh yeah,
templates.
there's this one and
Okay,
then this one.
like
They're
the
both,
shoe one.
yeah, the shoe and the like thank you final
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I finally started filling up like a little bit of that one, but like yeah, that all needs to be done still. Hmm. It's so much late right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you took my screen and I opened the door for mom too, and so now the sun's
Oh
in my
no.
face.
Like time to blind you too.
Yeah, but she was like, "The sun's out for a minute." I'm like, "Okay, I'll open the door."
Hmm.
Then she tried to get me to open the screen. I'm like, "No." She's like,
Oh
maybe
my.
I'm just hot from the physical therapy we're doing, and I said probably because it's freezing in here and I'm not opening the door. Sorry, or the window. Sorry.
I heard you say that. Like, yeah, no, it is freaking cold.
She's like, well, I'll just get the fan on me when we're done, and that'll be okay. I was like, that's cool because it's like 62 in here and the heater's broken, and I don't need to be letting 40-degree weather inside, like
Ugh.
whatever it is outside right now.
Yeah, I just really hope our heater's fixed before next winter. That would be great.
Yeah, I just realized I left my phone in there. Oh, I'll be right back.
Okie
Wish
dokie.
me luck for the right back part.
Yeah, good luck indeed. Like, oh no.
So what are you working on with this one?
I'm filling in the last of these Havoc hex, and then I have those last 2 pages to go. And then I got to look through it, and I think I need to test print still too, unfortunately. But
I was really glad I test printed mine because some of those QR codes were not working. One's still giving me a little bit of a hard time, but it is what it is.
why you do this QR code?
Yeah, I had to lighten up the colors. That helped a little.
That's cool.
But now they don't all match and it bothers me, but whatever. I'll live with it.
So
It's a lot more stuff going on with this one than I'm used to anyway.
yeah. Yeah, that one seemed like there was like you had a lot of things in there, which was really cool.
Yeah, I embrace the, use a lot of shapes. I embrace the template, put it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, hey, that looks cute. We're going to mess with that and
Yes.
go from there.
I'd forgotten about the most important thing for working on a zine is I have to set up my playlist first.
Oops.
Yeah, there's a lot of like random. I don't really care about this music here. Now we're there we go. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Okay, I had a table of contents here, so I can remember what I'm. Yeah, recent testimonials. That's what that thing is.
You're like, what was I doing with this page?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Oh, that's an image, so I need to replace that.
You mean you don't want the no.
No.
A better Julie says, hello, my internet is being slow, but I wanted to stop in for a second. Hi.
Oh, hey, how's it going? I think mine's being slow too because I already had my screen glitch out on me once, and like, it's fun.
I feel like the internet's being weird lately anyway because,
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram were down the other day, and
Oh yeah, true too.
and our town, like Verizon, was down for like a couple days. Like just anybody who had a Verizon phone, it didn't work.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
yeah, things are just going weird.
Like my
Start the
brain
conspiracy theories.
Yes. My freaking brain is slow today too, though. So it's like I'm barely keeping up with the speed of this internet anyway.
Beth is working on her catalog scene at the moment, and I don't have time to work on one because I have to make a menu for this week's dinners and place an online order. So I'm looking for chicken since the one we usually get is out of order. So mine's not, or out of stock, but
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you too. I tried looking for. Oh no, I messaged that to you. That's right. That I couldn't really find any seasoned chicken either. But we can always just like season some ourselves. Like that might be fun to try anyway.
I know. I think
Although
the last time we got that chicken, though, it was like a weird texture when I cooked it. It had that like woody thing going on.
But I feel like if we do it ourselves, we're gonna flavor it way too much for them.
No, they have bottled marinades. Like,
Oh,
so I
okay.
could just use a marinade. Mom likes this one, so it won't be too bad. I know what one she usually uses. Could you guess what kind of seasoning it is?
Is it Italian?
It is Italian.
Wow, I am 100% surprised.
I don't think you are.
No, I'm totally not at all. But
Or you're surprised and clairvoyant.
yeah. apparently this whole thing is an image block. So every time I try to move anything over it, it tries to drag it into it, and it's like no.
This is what was happening when I was making that brochure the other day, because to make it 3 different panels, that's what they did, was made like the template I started with was
Oh,
3 images, and it just kept trying to suck everything into it. And then it was locking the text in place. Oh, it was a pain.
that does sound really annoying.
Like the downfalls of templates, apparently.
Yeah. Although I think you can just lock it. Like if I just, yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah,
That
now I
did not
can.
work for me.
Oh, you're right. It's not working. What the heck?
No. See, yeah, it did not work for me. It just makes it so you don't move the background. It doesn't make it so it doesn't replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there is actually a second level of locking that did it.
Oh,
Like when I hit lock a second time, it like now I
where were
can.
you last stream?
Yeah. No kidding.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, jeez, it's been so long. I'm not used to like putting off working on something for so long.
I know. I don't think you were putting it off. It's just that you had to.
Well, yeah, that's fair. There was a lot to do.
It's like
um,
you haven't had 5 seconds to do anything, and you've been wanting to get to this.
why is that? Oh, because it's position and we gotta layer this stuff.
And I don't think I got a chance to tell you how much I thought that had like old Game Boy magazine vibes. It's really fun.
Yay, that's exactly what I was going for.
Yay. Got all the 80s feels.
Yeah. Yeah, like the hacker movies, basically. Recent testimonials. Turn that a little bit so it fits.
You have to have like a cereal ad in there or something.
Yeah, there you go.
It could be called Serial Killers.
Why you? Oh, because I locked it. Serial killers. That's funny.
No, killers, not killers.
Oh, right. You're right.
Kind of do.
How silly of me.
Speak killers.
Ew, no. Ew, even more. No.
Ew, even more.
Huh?
Ew, even more.
Yeah, ew, even more.
Now even more ewier.
Yeah. Which is funny because we just put like now more RPG-er in the like in the
Yeah.
Patreon stuff. So like it's always funny like bringing that up. Come on, coffee, do something.
Every time we say now more, I think of what was that show we just like. No, I can't even think of it. It's the one that was on. Was it Apple? No. This one we didn't subscribe to very long, but it was with. They were making that video game, and the Asian girl would do
Oh
the
yeah.
hands. Mythic
Mythic Quest. That's it. Yeah.
Like where she would do her hands in front of her and just be like, now more this,
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. That was bugging my brain. Like, that one thing.
It's been a while since we watched that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Apple TV. Oh my goodness. Why are there no good images for this?
What are you looking for?
Just something as like a header image here, I guess. That was like maybe quotes. That's gonna bring up like actual quotes, not like
I like the testimonials thing, but that's like you could probably shrink that, couldn't you? So then you have more of the page.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah, just do it like because I like the chalkboard feel. Yeah.
Yeah, then this and then this can go down here with the quotes and stuff. Let's do some lines across that too to kind of separate it.
I don't know. I think you're right that like text just feels weird in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe do a chalkboard and then pick your own text and write it in. Or a cork board, and then you can pin some things on it, and then
Oh, that's a good idea, because then I could like pin the quotes to it too. In that case, I'm gonna go with the crowdfunder like background and stuff that I used, because I had that was all on a cork board too. There we go. I'm gonna duplicate this so I don't break what I did, and then oh, don't do it twice. What are you doing? Get rid of this top thing. All right, send that to the back. Okay, let's make this two different things.
maybe you should do shout outs, recent shout outs instead of testimonials.
Well, they're things people are saying about the cheat codes.
Yeah.
So like a shout out would be more like,
Oh, gotcha. Like telling people about the
yeah,
thing instead. Yeah, I was trying to think of something that was a little less formal than testimonials.
stuff you said.
That's why I said shout out.
Synonyms.
I already looked that up. They weren't great. Already there.
How dare they?
So I came up with shout out and you shot it down.
Angel sent me a potential food item, so I'm checking that out on the same screen because I'm lazy and don't want to switch between them. I think those look fine, yeah.
Okay.
It is all one bag, so we'd have to like probably when we get those, like separate what we're gonna
eat. It says you
out of
cook
it.
from frozen, so
I know, but that way you're not having to cook the whole bag at once.
yeah, I'm saying you cook from frozen, so we're not thawing them out.
Right, but they probably stick together, is what I'm trying to say. So like if we don't want to cook all of them at one, like in
If
one,
they're cooked from frozen, then they like flash freeze them separately, and so it should be okay.
Okay, that's cool then. All right.
What I'm trying to say is it's made to be that way.
I'm just so used to us being stuck making like 4 pounds of freaking meat every time we want to eat anything. So
No, I'll beat it to death with a rock if I have to get them separated. I don't know. Pardon our chicken talk.
that's the best part. That's why people are actually here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, stop. Just like, I'm going to shrink these text boxes because I keep clicking the wrong ones over and over again.
Maybe recent testimonials is fine.
Okay.
Stuff you said sounds aggressive. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was kind of going for a slightly like, but I don't think I need the shadow on this one. Oh, that kind of looks nice though.
That happened to me last time. I like took it away and I'm like, I hate it now. I have to use everything with shadow.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah, shadow. All right. And about equivalent rotation -3. I'm not hearing you, Angel. What's up?
I was just gonna say if anybody's in chat and knows any good meal ideas, throw them at me.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah. Okay. My goodness, that thing's huge.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Been watching too much The Office.
Yes. What the heck? There you go. Alrighty. I need bigger post-it notes than these. Oh, that's new.
Hmm.
They just have these like sticky notes that are separate objects. So then they like have built-in like text you can put in there, and then it shows like who put it there. So I guess so like if you're working like collaborating with other people.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
So then they can just put notes on there about something and they can take that off later.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, with the Queerness and Games Jam, they had this like kind of like whiteboardy area where everybody could like put the things that they were like commenting on about something.
Oh, nice.
And like it was neat because you could like put your name on it or not, and like it was cool.
I know when I did some a blog post with different review things on it. I tried a laptop screen and then I made like a image and then I put that on the laptop screen so then it looked like screenshots of like BGG and that was
Yeah,
pretty cool too.
nice.
I
Yeah,
thought it was fun that you could drop photos into the computer of the picture.
that is like cool. I agree. I like when they have those little like things you can do. Honestly, I should probably do a test print of this at some point so I can actually see the font sizes of this stuff.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, okay. Um,
Ew.
hmm,
Just Googled like because I wanted to do something different with meatloaf than the mashed potatoes she usually serves, and we are doing
yeah.
the rice cauliflower. I
Hmm.
like Googled like what would be good for like a third thing with that, like with the rice cauliflower, and the first suggestion is like creamed spinach. Like, no, thank you.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you indeed.
This is the weirdest list ever. It goes from like creamed spinach to like this mushroom au gratin, but it's like in like puff pastry or something. And then it's like roast beef, and there's like this whole like roast. It's like, okay, so you go from like creamed spinach to here, have a roast with this.
Like as a
Like,
side, what
how?
the?
Yeah. So I'm like, how is a giant roast a side for creamed spinach or for riced cauliflower?
That's awesome.
I feel like this is an AI generated search or something. Like, you don't understand. Ew, shrimp with warm German style coleslaw. Ooh. Like you're making food up, internet.
Gotta make sure that's not actually a thing. Hold on 1 second.
Not on your screen. Make sure what's not a thing.
ccmmag.com.
Mm.
Since I'm saying like in the thingy to like email at that location or to that
Oh.
website. Okay. Yeah, it says that it can't reach that page, so it must not exist. It exists. Cool.
can hear you singing.
Oh no, I don't want to get like content struck or whatever for like my terrible singing. So
Yes.
thank you for the warning. You can't hear the music though, right?
No, I can just hear you singing to it.
Okay.
I don't think your singing is terrible, but I don't think you want everybody hearing it either.
No, very true.
Yes, content warning.
Yes.
Goodness, are these like searches not helpful?
So why you do this search? Okay, let's see what you look like printed.
It looks like that on paper.
Oh, good. That's good to know. I'm good then.
I'm so glad I could be helpful.
Yeah, me too. Save me all the effort of waiting for it to print.
Indeed. We really know how to spend a Saturday.
Sure do. That was better than last Saturday, though. My goodness.
Fair.
So much like buy our crowdfunder stuff, dang it.
Yeah, you had a lot of emails to send out.
Huh?
Yes, you had a lot of emails to send out.
I did. You had a lot of emails to proofread.
Yes, I did. Your chair is so squeaky.
Yes, it is. I know. It was funny because I heard it, and then I heard it echo through yours too. So I was like, I got double squeak on mine or
Oops.
on that.
So I keep trying to remember to mute when I'm
Oh,
not
you're
talking.
fine. I don't care. If we were doing something like important and like whatever, but like we're just chilling here making a
I'm sure
zine.
it's annoying to listen to, though.
And nobody's here anyway. But yeah, I'm sure that would be annoying to hear. Plus, it's good to get in the habit anyway, I'm sure. So I don't even know if people can see me folding this or not. If anybody's here. Yeah, sort of, kind of. I should lift it up a little bit so it's more visible. But oh my, some of that font is tiny. Definitely going to be editing this.
Good thing you test printed.
Indeed. It's too bad I did it now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like the cover's all right.
Like, get your magnifying glasses out.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody knows that Cheat Code Monthly requires a magnifying lens. The price you pay. Okay, but I do see that I need to get in here, and I had written February 2024 because that's when I was working on this. Now it's going to be March 2024.
Well, our Zemo thing was kind of
That's
in,
true. It's
so
still
it's
February for
like
that.
an
Yeah.
homage.
This prompt
Homage.
totally was too. So, okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. Although that color is a little off. Is that actually white or is that like... Oh, that's why it's not actually white. Okay. I don't see a difference at all, but I can kind of see it. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. All right. And that'll fix that one. That page is good. This one needs to be a little bit bigger. Ooh, like 1 point up makes that so much bigger though.
Takes up a lot more space.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like shrink some of the like reduce the amount of text here.
And you could probably shrink the header part a little bit, like, because that doesn't need to be giant.
It's not all that giant on the page though.
Oh, got you.
Although like I could I'm sure I could shrink it some.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying that way it gives you a little bit more.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Okay, group that, center it.
Boop.
Yeah, and being able to read it is more important anyway, so. Oops. Down a little bit too, and then okay, yeah, it actually fits now. I bet if I increase it one more time though, then I can... Oh, I know how to check that. All right, what size is that font? Oh, it's a different kind of font. What size is that? That's 19. And it's nice and big. We're at 15 and a half here now. That's probably okay, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I can make that fit though. There you go. I can also get rid of the spacing between lines a little bit. 16.3 it is already. Okay. And then this page was super tiny. I wonder if I could take this, move it up here.
And this is a 4-pager, right? Or is it the 8?
Yeah, it's 4-page format.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm surprised they're so small.
Well, this font is only 12 and a half.
Oh, yeah, that is itty bitty.
What, that was 16.3. So if I can get up to 16 and a half, it should be fine. Yeah, that works. Okay. How to move that down a little bit though. Okay. Just a little bit bigger on that. Salad sounds good. You're muted, what?
I accidentally sent a black bean one to you, but I did mean the chickpea one.
Gotcha.
And my goodness, when did fully cooked bacon become so expensive?
How expensive is it?
The like packages of them, like a 2-ounce one's like $4, but it says $24.81 a pound. Like, okay,
Jeez.
terrible.
Well, the the bacon we get is a 9 ounce bag, so just barely over a half a pound, and it's $7.38. So
Yeah.
it'd be like $15 for a pound of it almost. Like that is ridiculous. Jeez. Okay.
Eh. I give up on that idea. I was thinking we could do turkey bacon wraps, but like 3 pieces of bacon is 90 calories.
Oh,
Yeah. They don't want just one dumb piece of bacon.
no. Just need to go for more walks. Okay. And then the last thing I need to do is on this one, I need to make these bigger. Okay.
Can I have a shirt, please?
Yeah, like anyone who gets into the magazine gets a free T-shirt. Kind of like when the old like magazine stuff used to give out like hats or whatever. Like if they ever like picked your letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your other page going to be?
Some kind of closing page of some sort. I don't really know yet.
Oh, yeah, that is the back page anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the back page left.
They sent you a link to something, but never mind on that because the reviews are really bad.
Oh, the pickled veggie slaw.
Yeah, apparently it's not crunchy. Like, ew.
Ew, indeed.
And not very pickled.
Oh,
Yeah. You had one job, pickle slaw.
yeah. And you failed.
You're stricken down.
Whoop.
I know what that's for.
Yup. Don't have to worry about it today though.
Well, I do, but
I mean, not yet though. Like
yeah.
normally we start dinner at 5:30, which is what that was. But um,
What scene will you work on after you're done with this one?
Maybe the how-to guide.
Hmm.
No, the zine idea generator. I forgot. I'm looking at your column. I'm way behind you. So, yeah, the zine idea generator after that.
Do you have a prompt picked out for that one yet, or you still gotta find one?
I still got to find one.
You gonna try to aim for a game?
Yeah. Yeah, I miss working on games right now. So,
Yes.
trademark.
Excuse me, hiccup.
Mhm.
Excuse me, I hiccuped.
Oh no.
Bubbly Oasis says zine time.
Oh, hey, Bubbly Oasis. Hi. Forgot that I can literally wave like was on an actual stream and not just like on voice. Oh my goodness. I used to remember these like ASCII codes. I do not remember now.
Like all of them?
No, like the really basic ones like trademark symbol and I still remember the M dash. And actually, what is 153? I remember 151 and 153, but I can't remember what 153 is.
Bubbly Oasis says, good to catch you live. Waves.
Hey. And yes, 153 is a trademark symbol. I actually had that right. Okay.
Beth is working on one of our prompt zines. The catalog one. The fictional catalog.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Bubbly Oasis here is one of the people. I cannot remember which prompt you suggested, Bubbly Oasis, but I remember you did suggest at least one of the prompts. It was digital pets, like Pokemon-esque kind of thing.
Oh, fun.
I don't know how I remember that. I think it's because it was right next to one of them that won, and so I remembered seeing it. No, this isn't the Chris item one. It's the fictional mail order catalog that I'm doing. It's the premise is that you can, if you go to sleep after eating like 17 Cheetos and drink a bunch of Mountain Dew, and you lay your head on the pillow at exactly 11:16 p.m. Then when you go to sleep, there's a computer you can get into in your sleep, and then you can enter a cheat code, and then they edit how your life works in real life. So that's what it's called, Cheat Code Monthly. It's supposed to be reminiscent of like the 80s and like 90s like magazines we used to get. Literally a positive creepypasta. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Okay.
And I'm just working on a dinner menu because I'm behind on grocery shopping, like which we
Yeah.
do digitally. So, like, we just place an order and then go pick it up. So I'm trying to get that around today. Mine's less fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Canva for zines and stuff is awesome. We what we do is we have what we call an individual pages file, and that's what you get like when you have like it basically looks like well here I'll just you download it as a PDF. Where we do two different files for all of our zines. We have the actual zine printout, which looks like this. Basically, we just slot in the images like into the right place, like so. Like this page is the back page, which is just placeholder right now anyway. And you flip these two over, and then when you print them out, they actually print out as the zine pages and stuff there. So then we just fold them up, and they're good to go. We have an 8-pager too. But we don't use those as much. Angel uses them a lot. I am lazy with the fact that I want to fit more stuff on a page, so I don't use 8 pages often. But
I kind of like the fact that you have to like lock into the smaller like area there. It makes you utilize things much more efficiently.
yeah, that's true.
You like to be a little more wordy.
yeah, I'm very wordy. That's true. This is the individual pages type. So you have like basically it's just like a PDF of all the images. It's really nice because you can just do both. Like you generate these as an image and then you plug them into the templates here, and then like you have both of them made. The only fun thing is when we make a mistake or a typo, we find out later, like then we have to fix it in 2 different files, and then have to upload both of those files to itch if we've already done that. So we do have our own printer. We actually have it's like a $90 HP printer.
HP
We got
Office Jet type thing.
Yeah, it's there are HP printers that use what's called HP Instant Ink, and then you don't actually pay for ink. You pay like for a monthly subscription of ink, basically, and you get like like 100 or 50 or 200 or 400 whatever prints depending on the like level you want to pay per month. But it doesn't matter what you print. So like I could just print like 300 pages of like solid black like ink pages, and they don't care. It's just like you get that many prints.
And they know when they're low, so they mail it to you, so you get it before you run out. So you never run out of ink. You don't have to go buy it. It's nice.
Yeah, that's basically Bubbly Oasis here asked if we get ink whenever we need it, and yeah, that's how it works. Basically, when you're getting low, they mail you some. I don't know what it'd be like really if you just printed a bunch of black pages though, because then they'd like you'd run out so fast that you wouldn't have a chance to get the replacement yet. So,
but yeah, they're pretty good about keeping you ahead one, so that you're not out.
Mm-hmm.
But then we haven't, pushed that where we're like, let's print 700 things and. Yeah, we had a pretty decent printer that I had gotten on a sale, and something happened with it that we had several power outages, and it just confused the printer, and it just like wouldn't work. It wouldn't it just had some error code, and we just could not get it back. So I had bought another one that was like on a Black Friday sale for like $40, and it was coming with like 6 months of the instant ink for free. So we hooked that up, and we could not get that formatted right for the life of us. It had like a really big bleed line around the outer edge of it, so it was really cutting into like an already tight space for our 8-page zine. Like it would make it so it was so small we couldn't read it. It was not good. And so we got really frustrated with that. Called HP, we're trying to reset those margins, and apparently this printer doesn't do that. So it just it just was kind of worthless to us. And we had that one sitting there as a backup, so we couldn't return it. So then we got this new one, and we were much, much happier with it. It is cool that most of those HP printers come with at least 3 months of instant ink for free, so that you can kind of get a feel whether you're going to like that subscription or not. But I think that pretty much if you get an HP thing, they really want you to have that subscription, so it's a little harder to get the ink if you don't do it that way.
Yeah, we print quite a bit. We usually remember to do test prints early in the creation, especially on these like zines, because although we actually had to issue the opposite way too, Angel had entered a contest for Haba, and I didn't realize until we were almost done that like the 17 pages of rules that we wrote out could have been probably like 3 or 4 if I wouldn't have had such gigantic font. And we didn't realize it till the very end, and it was too late to fix it. So, like, yeah, it's always really nice to do test prints. And if you don't have a printer to do that on, like, you're in trouble. Like, nobody wants to have to run to the library or something just to, like, print something out to see if it works or not.
That is what I used to have to do. It wasn't fun. But then I didn't make games and stuff back then, so.
I hate having to do this all the time, but non-binary names, so I can come up with a person for Avery, a River. There's like those, was it River Media or something? That was like a thing anyway. So River is a perfect name for the person in charge of this. River.
Better than like Puddle.
Better than what?
Puddle.
Yeah. River Puddlington. No, that's
There you go.
That's difficult to say.
Puddlington. Yes, it is.
Oops. I don't even know what I just pressed, but okay. Best last names. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go with Scott for the last name in honor of Michael Scott, since you mentioned The Office earlier. River Pudding. That's fun. Okay, I'll go with that. River Pudding. There we go.
I
Now
need Puddington.
Yes. There we go. Okay. Funny city names in the US. Batcave, North Carolina is a place. Yeah, that's where we're going with.
Care of the basement creature.
That's awesome.
It's funny, my brother's room was down in the basement when we were younger, and he also had friends stay with him a lot, so we had a whole lot of basement creatures for a while.
Okay, there we go. River Pudding, care of the basement creature. 69420 Buffer Boulevard in Batcave, North Carolina, 28710 is their zip code. So that's an actual, I'm sure 69420 Buffer Boulevard is not real, but all the rest of that is. The address, I mean. Yeah, I think that's it on this one then. I gotta reprint test everything.
Don't forget to put, I don't know if you have or not, like what zine prompt it was for.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that at all. You're right.
Because we've been doing that with all the others. You don't have to, but.
No, it's cool. I'm happy to do that. That's a good point. The fun thing about not working on anything for so long that like you forget. I think I could stack all 3 of these on the side.
Yeah, I do like that, but yeah, you might be able to.
Okay, we're gonna move these over here. We're gonna move this up so that there's more space here too. Move these up a little bit.
Oh, I was going to ask you earlier. Can you send out a devlog? Can people reply to those
Yeah.
at Itch? Okay.
Yep.
I might do that when we're done with the like catching up on these zines. Since that person commented on the squirrel game, uh, like maybe I'll ask people if they want to add prompts to an update one.
That's cool. Yeah.
So look a squirrel.
Yes. And throw something on Patreon about that too.
Bubbly Oasis says, we always had fun town names in Missouri where I grew up. I remember one like peculiar, licking, bland, and clever. We
That's
have French Lake, Indiana, and like weird ones like Shipshawana, Mishawaka,
yeah.
Potawatomi. A lot
When
of Indian sounding
sorry.
names.
Yeah. When we moved to, we being like me and my ex, moved to Tennessee, we lived in a place called Sevierville, but it was spelled like this. So everybody always thought it was pronounced something like super fancy, like Sevierville or something, and would get mocked for like being so wrong. I'm from Chicago, and every once in a while, you still hear somebody say like instead of Illinois, it's like Illinois, and it's like, what are you doing?
I accidentally did that one time, like because I worked third shift at a hotel and I accidentally said Illinois because I was sleepy. It was like 3 a.m. I was checking somebody in. And he's like, "It's Illinois, actually," and he had just said like because we worked in Napanee and he said Napani and I didn't correct him. So as soon as he corrected me, I'm like, "Well, it's Napanee, actually." So,
Yeah,
Mr. Correcting Man. Like as long as we're correcting pronunciations.
darn right. Okay, let's see if
I'm trying to picture that accent. I've heard Illinois once in Missouri.
oh my goodness.
Illinois. Like, yeah, okay, I get it now. Illinois. Maybe.
Like, oh no.
That just
Um,
reminds me of speaking of The Office, Andy when he was like doing that accent when there's been a murder.
oh yeah. No, you gotta
Oh,
sound
okay,
like,
noir. Okay, Illinois.
oh wow. Yeah, they're trying to be extra fancy there. Like this is Midwest. Like we're not anywhere
I
near
was
that
thinking
fancy.
Southern. Yeah, we live in Bourbon, so got a little bit of weird name too. I was thinking like Puxatawny.
Yeah. Yes, okay, that is readable on there. Maybe we'll see. Can I do the blue too? Yeah, sneaking the like trans colors in. Sweet. Okay.
When you do that black background, it looks like a computer monitor.
Yeah, I was thinking that too after I changed the color. I was like, okay, that is actually kind of cool now. And I can make the font bigger once it's done, but for the prompt, what's this prompt called? Fictitious mail order catalog.
Beverly Oasis says the colors remind me of old BBS message boards in early internet days.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly the vibe I'm going for throughout this whole thing. We're both old enough to remember like AOL and like using free internet service that has an ad on your screen nonstop. And
Ooh, that ancient dial-up.
yes, I think I can shrink the gaps there a little bit, make the font a little bit bigger.
I get impatient with my phone lagging sometimes, and I'm like, you're spoiled when You're like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it could be dial up.
Yes, exactly. It's hard to forget that, or hard to remember that sometimes. But yes, the old modem noises indeed. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that that's down there, though, I want to move this up a little bit. And let's angle it, because everything else here is angled a little bit too.
I'll be back.
Okie dokie. All right, I think we're good there. I'm going to image print, or image save, rather. Get all that into the zine. And actually, how I found out about Canva in the first place was I used to work for a site called onlinebookclub.org. I think it's .org. Yeah, .org. Right. Okay. And I used to do book promotion. So like that was my whole job. And when I first worked there, I'd never done anything like that. And he was all like, "Oh yeah, just use Canva. It's cool." And so at first I was just using the free version of Canva, which was super fun. And then I like went ahead and signed up for a subscription and just charged him for it. And like, yeah, that was fun. Okay, that didn't change any anyway. That did a little bit. Um, we're or at least Angel's done a lot of cool experimenting with like more artistic zines and stuff. I usually just make games. So like for me to explore more space like this with like the just being more artsy and stuff is actually really fun. Oh my goodness, the whole image loading line by line. Yes. Or like Napster and stuff. I remember like Napster as a kid. That was the best. Like you could just download like anything that pretty much existed, like music wise. One of my friends had told me about George Carlin. It was the first I'd ever heard of him. And oh my goodness, it took me like 2.5 days to download one of his like 45-minute specials. It was totally worth it, but like it's like 2.5 days on that. Uh, that was wonderful. All right. Test print time. All right. I'm going to grab that. And actually, I'm going to put a different thing on the screen because I'm going to go be right back too. So I'm just going to, let's put another page at the bottom of this. There we go. That'll work. I think I'm going to mute this so there's not like 1,000 sounds coming out from everywhere. Oh, cool. I did not realize you could actually make zines in Electric Zine Maker. Angel has a few zines that she's done on our itch. Use Electric Zine Maker to like actually like, just have them on the screen. Hold on, I messed up doing that. Like here's an example one, if I remember where everything is. I keep clicking on the wrong things here.
Actually, I tried to use Electric Zine Maker, and I just wasn't finding it as like handy as Canva.
You actually you cut out there. Like I heard you at first, and then now you're muted.
Okay.
There you are.
The thing that I use was something they created to put the Electric Zine Maker zines on itch.io, but it's to use that code. And then what I do is I just use my Canva files for it. And it really doesn't have anything to do with Electric Zine Maker, I think. I'll have to find it. I have a whole file for us that is like for zine resources.
There we go.
Here it is. It's a web and mobile friendly way to show off your Electric Zine Maker zines. Like a HTML5 thing.
I mess it up every time.
Oh yeah, that's what this is. So you know.
Yeah, I totally agree. It is really amazing. You can just like, I always thought that was really cool about itch games. Like when so many people have their games right in the browser, and you can just like, you don't have to download anything. You just click on it and play it. And I think it's really cool that you can do that with zines too. Like they're just right there, and like it's sad because you don't get to see all the downloads, but you get to see how many people played it, and that's still cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still nice that it tracks the like player.
Okay, I think that font's slightly hard to read. On this on this page, even though this is black here, on the zine itself, it looks a little too close to the blue. So I'm gonna have to figure out making that more readable. But otherwise, we're good.
Yeah, you have to rename the files if you are going to use it. You just go in and right before you save the file, you go into the I think it's an images one. I can't remember what it's named. It's been a while since I've done it. And then you just we put our 8 single pages in there from Canva, and I just renamed them front, inner front, and then 1 through 5, and then back. And then it totally, like, once you zip file it and save it, it works.
Oh, whoops. What's this money? Okay, it's fine.
It took Beth and I a couple hours of troubleshooting to figure that out, but we got it. Like, yay, we can use our Canva file things for it. I'd been wanting to use that for a long time, but the Zine Maker wasn't as convenient for me as Canva, so we thought that we couldn't. And then I found that page with the HTML reader thing, and once we changed the code a little bit, it worked.
Okay, that zine is done.
Oops.
Yeah, I haven't made anything since the 29th of last month when we did our 24-hour zine. So it gets nice to actually have something done again. My whole like last 2 weeks has just been like, hey, buy this thing. Hey, join our Patreon. Hey, like,
Yeah. I
and
finished mine today too. I kind of had it mostly done, but I had to resave the images and put them on the one sheet. So my catalog was done today too. Although I'd been working on it for a while and it was close to done. Mine is a QR reading one. Like, so you scan the QRs. Basically, it's the days of the week. Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
you're fine. That's cool.
But basically, there's a page for each day of the week, and when you are needing a distraction, you scan a QR, and it brings up either a video or a website with a theme for that day. So, like Thursday would be laughter is medicine, and you'd have some comedy videos to look up. I had a page on there too, in case people can't scan the QRs, that will have like tiny URLs that they can type in, so that they can pull them up if they need to. And then the digital one will actually have headers that you can click on, so it'll just take you to the link as well. The only time it would be a problem is if you'd print it up physically and you can't scan it, then you'd also have to have, the list of URLs to use. But I tried to think of making it the most convenient for everybody. I thought it'd be nice. Like the first one is kind of, nobody wants to deal with Mondays, so it's a anywhere but here, and I have like a video that has like streaming a whale sanctuary in the part of the ocean in Hawaii, so you can maybe spot whales and you can hear the waves. I found that really relaxing myself, so I had fun going through and finding different videos for it. I've actually seen a few. It's pretty cool. Now that I've followed that page, they actually send me push notifications when they like actually saw a whale breaching the water, and then they'll send you like a little clip of it so that you don't have to sit there staring at it like, am I going to see a whale? They'll actually send you like a minute clip of like a whale breaching the water. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, a zine idea generator is funny.
What one did you get?
It was something about like eviscerating replacements for zodiac signs. And I went into the options and I hit hide mature topics and it refreshed the page, so I lost it. But
Nope.
That's right.
I think you can arrow back, but
Make an investigative zine that describes a place created from butts.
have you ever seen the yes, welcome to Buttopia. Have you seen the seed idea generator before? Like, we love using this. This is actually what got us into making zines in the first place. Like, there was a jam on itch.io for the zine idea generator.
Oh my goodness, it's always so funny too. Like when Twitch is all like, "I don't know if we can allow you to say this." Like the welcome to Buttopia. Like, I'm like, Ooh, cave exploration. Okay, here we go. Whoopsies. Okie dokie. Angel said she'd be right back. She's got she's making dinner for her mom and her brother at the moment because apparently they're incapable of microwaving food for themselves. I know her mom can't because she can't even walk away from the couch, but you'd think her brother could. I'm just gonna like do this until I find something instead of like trying to fiddle with a specific one. Huh. There might be an interesting one to make a game out of. You'd just be like pulling from what you just ate somehow. Hmm. It's all right, but I want something extra fun right now. Oh, there we go. That might do it. An epistolary zine that makes peace with old advertisements. I just made my first epistolary game like last month too. So maybe we'll do that. I keep going, but I'm going to save this one. It upends dentistry. What is a tetraflexagon zine? Oh, okay, cool. So like the like open it like thingies and like I'm definitely not making one of those right now, but that's cool. Inverse of roadside attractions could be fun too. I guess if a roadside attraction is meant to make your trip more enjoyable and entertaining, then the inverse would be something purposely intended to make you not want to drive through somewhere because it's so annoying. Okay, might have a winner now. Make a world building zine that rewrites dad jokes. And yeah, exactly. The tetraflexagons are like the old fortune telling thing. Is exactly that's the thing I was trying to think of the word for. But yeah, exactly. Like you like pick a color and then you like flip, 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 and then like you open it and like you get something or whatever. And like, yeah, it just looked like a slightly fancier version because they had like 6 instead of 4. But I'm definitely not making something that people have to cut out and fold up just right. And like, I could totally see doing that sometime. In fact, I think Angel was either working on or made something that used one. Um, and so I think it would be cool to make one, but like we having to like explain to how a bunch of people that don't even know what zines are, how to like not only do that, but like also, hey, cut out and fold this and have fun with that. Okay, world building zine that rewrites dad jokes. I think if we're gonna do that, need introduction then who are you? Page, spread, create the world. I'm going to do one spread here too, maybe. And then we need to explore that world. We're going to go create the world. First, we're going to run with a dad joke. Mapping the world out. 2 spreads. I wonder how many dad jokes we can find. Do we have enough to like pull from a whole deck of cards and do 52? $148 dad jokes. Yeah, I think we can come up with 52 of them. So we're going to go 3 spreads, 2 spreads, each with a suit of cards. Page. Showing. So we're going with a game we're going to use cards. And some dice. Yes, dad jokes are indeed endless. I totally agree. I didn't realize to be able to so easily find such a massive list of them. Like, I feel like Rochelle could have gotten in here and given me a couple hundred, but she also just finished her campaign too. So I don't want to like, hey, do this job for me. This right here is the list of all the topics we have so far and what we've done so far. This one, A Dead or Alive, we both have ideas for, but they're going to be bigger games, and so we kind of keep putting them off. Technically, today, this prompt just came out, so we have till the 12th on this one, which means we are 1, 2, 3, 4 behind each, and I am 5 behind because I haven't made the zine idea generator one where she has. But I made 2 zines for methods of non-standard conflict resolution, so there's also that. All right. SRD for this. Use the deck of remaining. Okay, so we're looking at first page inside is taken. No, we'll just do spread there. 2, 5, 8, 9 spreads. 9 spreads is 10 total because of the front cover and the back. We'd have to have 12 if we're going to do that. This should be a 24-page zine. Jeez. Okay, maybe I need to make this simpler. Hmm. I can cut that down quite a bit by just getting rid of one right here. So now we're looking at 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. We're still looking at 12 pages then, so I need to cut this down somehow.
You find one yet?
Yeah. I'm doing make a world building zine that rewrites dad jokes.
That's funny.
Yeah. Okay, so if I just simplify the exploring the world, if we don't use cards, then we'd only have dice. This is just a dice game now. This is a world building zine, not a world exploration zine. So we just have to make a world. We don't necessarily need to explore it.
That would be funny if you had a world building machine that was triggered by dad jokes. So if you heard a dad joke, you had to move along.
That would be funny.
So it's like, so you've heard a dad joke.
That is, yeah. Angel says it would be funny if, like, every time you've heard a dad joke, you have to, like, make a world out of it. I like that idea more, and there's much more focus on the world building zine idea than like actually making a whole game out of the exploration of it. So yeah, I think we're gonna go strictly into dad joke territory. Still think that rolling a bunch of dice to make a world sounds cool. I think we can limit this to a d6 though, and it'll just be like d6 roll interprets the dad joke. Serious. The dad joke is what the world built upon, but the aftermath of a rebellion. Post-apocalyptic event. The apocalyptic event itself. Um,
I'm going to hand you your yogurt smoothie.
you're gonna give me what?
Yogurt smoothie.
Okay, thanks. We form the world is built upon. Ruler of a world. Aftermath of a rebellion. A world-changing invention. I think it would be fun to actually map the world in the zine itself. I know that this isn't the biggest space, but if you were to roll some dice on it, that'd be cool. And then you have like a little book that has the world in it, and then you could maybe write a story on the next page. So it'd be introduction. I don't think we need a who are you. So used to making a who are you that it just like naturally in there, but I don't think it's necessary. Maybe who are you opportunity here. Yeah, if we were to stick to that, we would have the same as this. It would be an 8-pager total. And if we just add a little more pages for the map, one spread, and then pages to write. Also, if we did that, if I put that in the center, then you could just take the whole thing out like this, and you could have like map. In fact, maybe you could just take the whole thing out. That would be cool. I've never done anything like that before. That'd be neat. You would just take the whole middle out, unfold it. That's your map, and you could write about it on it. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. That's actually really cool. Okay. Plus, jams like this are jams and contests like this are challenges like this rather are really good opportunities to try new things. So I'm going to go with center full page for map and also writing descriptions of locations, histories, etc. I even put this in it.
Yeah, it looks like I'm back for about 20 minutes and then I have to give her therapy. So
That's cool. Honestly, might be a good time to eat anyway. So like once you go to do that, I'll get off of here too. Okay. And then we can eat after that. There's no TV on tonight, so I'll probably get back on here after I get all the grocery order done. And then we can have a couple more hours of making zines and stuff and then just chill for the night after that. That sounds good.
I see in the chat that like you're talking about tetraflexagons.
Yeah, that was
something that came up on the.
Yeah, tetraflexagon zine was one of the prompts that came up.
Actually, the person that I follow on Patreon that you send me the emails from, she sent me a template for one of those to do it as a zine. She did a zine one like that, and it was super cool. Like really retro and neat. So I would like to do that sometime. I tried to format one on my own and that did not go well. So
that's what it was.
With the template, I'll be happy.
That's cool. I remember you working toward one at the very least. So I mentioned that, but
yeah, I had put I kind of put it all out there, like did the lines and stuff, and then I put like things where I could drop images. But when you rotate them, the images don't rotate with it. So then when you drop it in there, it's not the right like placement of it. Yeah, it just didn't work out. So we'll see what I can do.
All right. Why is my math so wrong? Okay, so this is
Because I was talking to you.
3 spreads. We have 3 spreads left. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, basically what you said. Like whenever you hear a dad joke, you have to create a world from it. It's gonna be one spread is gonna be so it's gonna be a 12-page zine total.
Oh, you're actually going with my idea?
Yeah.
Yay.
It'll be 12 pages of 4-page, like the same thing. So it'd be 3 sheets of paper folded into 4. It's gonna start with an introduction, basically like explaining how dad jokes are like this insidious thing that kind of like every time a bell rings an angel gets his wings. Well, every time a like dad joke is told, like a new world is created. And
it could even be like a dimension, like because it's still a world, but like if like it's easier to say it forks off, like it starts another.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever a dad joke is told, a new universe, a new what is that, like alternate reality?
Yeah, like forks or splinters or
Reality splinters and a new world is formed. And then potentially like a who
dimension.
Are you?
That's the word, dimension. Sorry, go ahead.
It's fine. And then there might be a who are you in that, but I'm not sure. Then there'll be instructions on how the dad joke created the world. Like you roll a 6-sided die, and the dad joke is either what the newly formed world is built upon, the ruler of the world, the aftermath of a rebellion, a post-apocalyptic reset world, the apocalyptic event itself, or a world-changing invention. And then the center page will actually come out of the zine, and when you unfold it, it's a giant map that you will then roll your dice on and create the map of your world, and you can write notes and stuff on it. That way, if people don't want to make the zine too, they can just read. Like I'll make a separate version that doesn't have that. That's just the digital thing. And then people can just print out the map itself, and they don't have to like fold or anything, or they can just write it on the screen, or use a blank piece of paper for themselves. But so I'm trying to fill up basically 3 spreads with information so that I'm not getting too big on this. Thank you, Bubbly Oasis. That's awesome. I'm excited to try it. I've never done anything where you pull a zine apart, so I think it'll be fun.
I know that one thing people do too is that we don't implement a lot is I like the 8-page zines where you actually flip it over and the back is a poster. And I was thinking about that when we did There's Always a Window, because I thought that split could be utilized, and we didn't end up doing that. But I still think that that's a cool idea.
That's an interesting point. If I was able to squeeze this into like an 8-page zine, like instead of doing the 2 4-pagers with the center thing, then yeah, you could just flip it over, and you'd always, like you could just carry that in your pocket, and then like, oh crap, another person told a dad joke. I got to make another world real quick. Like,
yeah,
I like that a lot more actually. That's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna make this an 8-page zine, a single.
Yeah, we usually try to avoid doing the double-sided print because not everybody has a printer that does that. But I mean, it can be optional, and then you can see it in the folder anyway.
Yeah, and like you don't even necessarily need to have anything on it. Like it could just be a blank page to go right on. Okay. Angel's being called upon from the other room. And yeah, Angel comes up. Angel finds a lot of like other really cool zines and stuff, and gets all the like good ideas from everything. I'm not understanding you at all. She wanted to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to want we're going to, at least for now, we're going to call this Into the Dadverse. I think, yeah, this one would have been, so is the Language of Beth. I'm pretty sure that that's a an 8-page. Yeah, that was right. Okay, so I can copy that. Where was that? There we go. Okay. Make a copy of this. Okay. Oh, actually, that one looks kind of cool. Was that the drinky yogurt?
Oops, I'm sorry. I thought I had it muted.
That's okay. That was just funny. It was like infinitely louder than anyone could have expected too. Like,
My bad.
it's okay. What would that look like spread way out? That's actually kind of cool. Okay. I might do that. No, Grammarly, I don't mean diverse. I mean Dadverse. That's totally a thing.
On Pinterest the other day, I saw where they were doing an 8-page zine. And you know how you cut the slit in the middle?
Yeah.
When they open it back up, they also cut like the middle part where the slit is underneath. They cut one of those too the other way. And then when they fold it, they actually get more zine that way using the back part as well. So then you can actually like flip through it in different directions and then you have more pages. It was really cool.
Oh, cool.
I saved that in our like zine resources file too so that I could look into that more.
Nice.
It's another format that we can consider for the Overdrive challenge.
Yeah, that's true. We have a winning font.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
It reminds me of Tron.
Yes.
Just as long as we don't have to hear that like Tron sound effect again that was on like every movie trailer ever in that year. That
Yes.
dun dun. Like,
Okay, where do we like that the most? I was making a joke on here about this being a curse, and it's like I just made a curse. Like it was actually like I just sent that out to some more people again. The Winchester document. Tiny bit of a black border around that too. Just to make
dad jokes are blurst, cursed, blessed. LOL.
blurs indeed.
Be careful, you're getting really close to a dad joke yourself there, Bubbly Oasis.
Yeah. Bum bum bum. There we go. Is that black? Like that doesn't look. Yeah, it is. Okay. No, that looks like the SpongeBob, like uppercase, lowercase, like thing in a font.
It does. Now you need a pineapple.
Yeah.
I like the SpongeBob one.
Oh, I thought it was wild. Like I wasn't actually going to use it.
Oh,
Like
okay. Maybe it wasn't. There was
that's
a.
the SpongeBob
Oh
one
yeah,
that
I
I was
don't like
thinking
that
of.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one that I thought was kind of decent. That one. That reminds me of Hitchhiker's Guide, actually.
That's fair. Oh, there's no capital letters, but that's all right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's only for this. Like, I'm not going to use it for anything else. It's literally
Okay.
just this right here.
You
I
can't
don't
hit
have.
that AA up at the top. Like sometimes that fixes it.
No, actually, it does change the Z and zine to like it's the only difference between
Oh,
making it
weird.
capital letters or not. Now I'm curious if this one does anything. The V's change, which I actually like those V's more anyway, so I'm gonna stick with that. But I do not like the Z more though. It looks like a 2. Here we go. Actually, nope. Looks like bad. So okay. With the cover done, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take off now because it's only like 7 minutes till anyway, and then I can figure out groceries and stuff too. So, thank you for coming by, Bubbly Oasis. It was awesome seeing you and meeting you here. We'll be back later today at some point, and we'll probably be streaming quite a bit over the next couple of weeks too, because we have so much catching up to do. I know I showed it a second, but like we still have. Okay, we both have this one to do. We both have this one to do. We both have this one to do and this one to do, and this one just started. So that's
You're not on that screen, I don't think.
yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. That's showing like.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm on that screen, but like on my other Wint browser. Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like,
Here we
you're
go.
saying this one, and all we see
Yeah.
is the. Okay.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prompts each, and I have a 6th one to do that I'm working on right now. So we have a lot to do, and this kind of like makes sure that I actually work on zines instead of flipping over to Discord every 5 minutes and like what's going on now. So, so yeah, we'll be doing this on and off. I'll post on Patreon when we launch them, but yeah, that's it. You're welcome very much, Bubbly Oasis. It's awesome to have you here. Have a great night, though. Guess we don't see you later, or day if you're
Yes.
living in future world over like across the ocean or whatever.
In the Dadverse.
Yeah, and the Dadverse.